Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and a viewer pointed out, not that big a deal, but I thought I'd go over about the contour tool versus older versions like 2018 and down and 2019 and above. Corel has moved some things around, but not really. You've always been able to go to Effects and go to Contour, but this is a different contour than down here. And it confused me at first because I saw this contour and it is some kind of contour, but this is your contour docker, like we've always had in all versions. So don't be confused by that. Just go to Effects and Contour and open up, and it's always Control F9. Now we can look at it in 18, and you can see under Effects it's only Contour. It's not a separate deal, but there is a docker. Now, as always, there's more than one way to get to a contour. Here's another contour that basically puts a docker up here. And you can do the same thing with steps and rounding corners and mitering corners. But also this type of is like a, I don't even know if you do it, a manual hands-on contour. When you contour from this one, you can actually see when you're contouring what it's going to look like and how much it's going to look like. And it's pretty handy because you could actually just float back and forth. And you can kind of do that with other contours. But it basically is putting the docker up here versus putting the docker over here. And in this type of contour, you really can't change it by dragging the edge. You have to change it by changing the number. So let's make this 0.3, and it made it just a little bit thicker. Let's make it a little bit 0.5 just so you can see it move. But you could still go back to this contour and still put it back in and change it and make it anything you want. This is pretty cool because if you're doing something that's rounding everything off and not, if you don't want each letter like that and you want all the letters kind of joined, you can see right there what it's going to look like. And then you go to Object and break contour apart, and then you can get rid of those center parts. If you go to Object and break curve apart, you can get rid of those inner little parts between the letters. And I keep hitting the contour. And what you could also do when you're doing something like this is set your nudge factor on, let's see how big this is. It's almost 6 inches big. Let's make it 7. You can take your contour and nudge it down, and then you can get these little bitty parts without fear of running into those other parts or the outer part. And then you could, one more, couple more, and then you could nudge this back up, and then you have a contour around the whole thing. So I hope that explained a little bit the contour here, and then the contour. So it's always F9. You can just, I don't ever use that, so let's see, it's Control F9, and that didn't work. Yeah, there it did. I must hit the wrong key. So there's your contour, and you can see it's grayed out. It's because you don't have anything selected. So we could do that contour again. Anyway, hope that explained a little bit, and thank you for watching.